Greetings, Earth people. How are we all? Oh, better turn that off, or we'll be getting a lot of.
I think this was this top that I said I was never going to wear again on.
That is the top you said you were never going to wear again on
as soon
here,
as I
darling.
looked. Mind you, it's probably quite fitting.
So you're not Tam tonight then, Becky? We'll just go with Queenly. Or we'll go with Quam. Hello, Alan. And who did you
No, but can people hear us?
Oh, they'll soon be like it. It never happened, Holly.
Right, that's good.
Well, I'm pretty sure if you can hear us all the way over there, Becky, I'm sure they can hear us here too then. That's great. Who else is that that's come in? I saw somebody.
Oh yes, Alison there, Daisy Sunshine.
Oh, aye. So, that's all.
Because it's wet and windy here as well.
We'll just what were Mandit, all that, Queen it, and Alison. I agree, Jennifer. It is quite mild. It's just it's wet and windy, and that always makes it feel like it's maybe a bit colder than what it is.
Oh, there's another mystery caller.
Yeah. Hello, Titto39. Who are you?
Oh, lovely.
Well done, Rocket. It's Stephen. Alright, Titto. Where does that come from? Titto39. How are you, fella? That's my excuse as well, Stephen. I still have my original MSN email, which is when I was young and whatever, and that's why it's Big T5364. That's quite embarrassing. Good. Now there's a wee bit of a debate going on as to whether it's chilly here or mild.
It's cold, it's like winter. But it's nice and warm in this room.
So it's Richard and Phoebe this time. Hi Richard and Phoebe, thanks for joining us. Apparently.
That'll be interesting.
Oh, Mariana, thanks for joining us, Mariana. Welcome. Oh, how was your tarot card? That's probably exactly what it is, Stephen.
Well, we've got Linda, and I'm assuming John's with her. Just had a message.
Alright, good evening, Linda and John. Oh, it's a cosy wee house tonight.
Crowded House, is that not a group?
Crowded House is a group, yes. Wherever you go, you always take the weather with you.
Mariana, I'm certain that's not the first time that somebody's thought that. It'll be a problem only when you start believing it yourself.
What time are we at? So, I forgot everybody. Open Bandits, Holly, Queenie, that's Becky and Alan, and Wombat, Alison, Stephen, Richard and Phoebe, Mariana, Linda and John. It's actually Alison and Caroline, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And saying a Thomas yet?
No, but he might not show his presence that he's there until...
It might just be commiserating. Right, okay, well, let's get the show on the road, people. As always, it's a 5-round quiz. First round, I think, I couldn't quite decide what to call it. I ended up calling it Animal Nature, I think, in the end. You'll see why when we get there. That is the Tams, right? Okie dokie. I'll change that name right now, Becky. No, right, it's the Tams. Okie dokie. So first round, as I said, is Animal Nature. Then our usual connections, picture round, the chain, and finishing on general knowledge. For anyone that's out there that's not played along with us before, thanks for coming along. Feel free to drop into chat, but also feel free not to. So we'll crack on. Need that bit. You alright with that, darling?
Yeah, I never know. I need my glasses on at all.
So as I said, the first round is called Animal Nature, and here we go with our first question. Good luck, everyone. Question 1.
The bird of paradise flower is native to which continent?
So that's question 1. The bird of paradise flower is native to which continent? And no, I won't give a bonus point if you get the actual country. Question 2.
What type of animal is a borzoi?
That's question 2. What type of animal is a borzoi? Question 3.
What does a monkey have that an ape doesn't?
So that's question 3. What does a monkey have that an ape doesn't? Question 4.
To which order of mammals do beavers belong?
So that's question 4. To which order of mammals do beavers belong? Question 5.
What is the study of insects called?
So that's question 5. What is the study of insects called? Question 6.
What name is given to a female swan?
So that's question 6. What name is given to a female swan? Hi Paul, joining from his place. How are you, mate? Thanks for joining in. Question 7.
What type of animal is regarded as the most poisonous?
So that's question 7. What type of animal is regarded as the most poisonous? And that is the most poisonous, not venomous.
It's the same thing.
That's not really. Venom is a thing that's applied by bite. Poison you can get by touch, by ingestion, by all sorts of other means.
Well, I'm not going to argue with you. You'll be pleased to know.
That's not like you.
I know.
Question 8.
In the Free Willy movie, what type of animal was Willy?
So that's question 8. In the Free Willy movie, what type of animal was Willy? Question 9.
Which animal lives in a formicary?
So that's question 9. Which animal lives in a formicary? Last question for this round. Question 10.
According to legend, which animals saved Rome from the Gauls?
So that's question 10. According to legend, which animals saved Rome from the Gauls? Moving on to round 2, connection round. For anybody out there that's joining for the first time, the first 9 answers are all connected in some way, and question 10 is what's the connection. So good luck everybody. Question 1.
What is the name of the fleshy growth on top of a cockerel's head?
So that's question 1. What is the name of the fleshy growth on top of a cockerel's head?
Yeah, that screen's all dim again.
Yes, I know, I see it. Yeah, it just did it when it switched between. I don't know what the thing, what's going on with that. And it can't be battery saving mode because it's plugged in. Question 2.
In US coinage, 5 nickels make a what?
So that's question 2. In US coinage, 5 nickels make a what? You better not get this one wrong, Becky. And Wombat. And Alan. So I just said Tam, is it? Excuse me. Question 3.
A preliminary version of a piece of writing is called a what?
So that's question 3. A preliminary version of a piece of writing is called a what? Question 4.
Pommel, gullet and cantle are all parts of a what?
Question 4. Pommel, gullet and cantle are all parts of a what? Right, Jennifer's face is lighting up. Question 5.
What is another name for a drum kit, bass drum?
That's question 5. What is another name for a drum kit bass drum? Question 6.
The largest bone in the foot is the calcaneus bone, more commonly known as the what bone?
Question 6. The largest bone in the foot is the calcaneus bone, more commonly known as the what bone? Don't think it's covered in the song, is it?
Yes, it is.
Is it?
I think so. Well, oh no, maybe not.
Question 7.
What cut of meat, once cooked, is called ham?
So that's question 7. What cut of meat, once cooked, is called ham? Question 8.
In the film starring Sylvester Stallone and Kurt Russell, what is the name of Tango's partner?
So that's question 8. In the film starring Sylvester Stallone and Kurt Russell, what is the name of Tango's partner? I'm just noticing how tight that is on the box, isn't it? Question 9.
What word can mean a sharp blow with a whip or rope?
So that's question 9. What word can mean a sharp blow with a whip or rope? All I have to do is just bring the bird window in a bit. Make me wind up with 3 lines on certain ones, but it doesn't matter. And finally, question 10.
What's the connection? I'm going to stick my neck out and say all venom is poisonous, but not all poisons are venom.
We'll move on to the answers for the first 2 rounds. I just said, you said you weren't going to argue with me, and you just.
But pretend to think about it.
I'm not going to argue with you. Got a quiz to do, darling. Right, so the answers to round 1, animal nature. Question 1.
The bird of paradise flower is native to which continent?
It's native to Africa. Question 2.
What type of animal is a borzoi?
It's a dog. Question 3.
What does a monkey have that an ape doesn't?
It has a tail. Question 4.
To which order of mammals do beavers belong?
That would be rodents. Question 5.
What is the study of insects called?
That is entomology. Question 6.
What name is given to a female swan?
And that would be a pen. Question 7.
What type of animal is regarded as the most poisonous?
And that is frog. We thought about doing the did you know on this, didn't we? 'Cause it's actually that frog there, was it the golden
A golden frog.
frog, is the most poisonous of the frogs.
And it's tiny.
And it's about the size of a thumbnail. And apparently its venom is enough to kill 10 men. You know, so it's quite something.
By touching it.
Yep. Question 8.
In the Free Willy movie, what type of animal was Willy?
He was a whale or an orca.
Is that the actual Willy?
No. Question 9.
Which animal lives in a formicary?
And that is ants. Yeah, it's all relative to size and blah blah blah. There's a whole list of them, and at the top of that list, to do with it's quite an exacting thing. But the answer is the frog. And question 10.
According to legend, which animal saved Rome from the Gauls?
And that would be geese. Moving on to the connection round. Question 1.
What is the name of the fleshy growth on top of a cockerel's head?
It's called a comb. Question 2.
In US coinage, 5 nickels make a what?
They make a quarter. Question 3.
A preliminary version of a piece of writing is called a what?
It's called a draft. Question 4.
Pommel, gullet and cantle are all parts of a what?
They're all parts of a saddle. Question 5.
What is another name for a drum kit, bass drum?
And that would be a kick drum. Question 6.
The largest bone in the foot is the calcaneus bone, more commonly known as the heel bone.
Question 7.
What cut of meat once cooked is called ham?
That is gammon. Question 8.
In the film starring Sylvester Stallone and Kurt Russell, what is the name of Tango's partner?
And that would be Cash. Question 9.
What word can mean a sharp blow with a whip or rope?
And that would be lash. And finally, question 10. What's the connection? And the connection is back, as in back comb, quarter back, back draft, saddle back, kick back, back heel, back gammon, cash back and backlash.
And we know that it's a different spelling
Yes.
of draft,
Yeah,
but
but we're going for just a play on words.
yeah.
Okay, so let's see how we all did on those 2 rounds. I'll get my scoring pad. This is what my scoring pad looks like, as all might like to see.
Still in the pen and paper era, firmly.
Yeah, absolutely. And I will be and continue to be until we do this no longer, whenever that may be.
And it's actually a more accessible record, I think, than it's all there, isn't it? You just turn the page.
Stephen 6.
Linda and John 14.
Lyndon John, 14. Alison and Caroline the Defector, 15 is that, yeah?
And Holly's team, 15.
Holly's team, 15. Richard and... have I seen them? Not yet. Up there we are, 15. Richard and Phoebe. Blah, 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 blah. The Tams, 11. Have we got Mariana yet? Oh, Mariana, 14. Yep. There we go. So, yeah, all very close. Nothing else to come in, have we not? No, because Janet's not playing
Janet's
tonight.
not
She's out
joining
that
us,
Friday,
yeah.
so she's going to be doing it on Tuesday. Oh, Open Bandits. I've had Open Bandits. Oh, yeah, 14. Wow, I mean, it really is very close. Because we have Eco first at the moment, 15 points. Holly, Alison and Caroline the Defector, and Richard and Phoebe all in 15. And then that makes it Eco fourth then will be the Oban Bandits, Mariana and Linda and John with 14. Then we have the Tams on 11, Stevie on 6. So, nice and tight, I like it. We'll move on to round 3, which as always will be the picture round. And it's a say what you see round. So it's all movies. So what movie do these pictures represent? Possibly not a good round for Mariana, but again, it's a see what you I say what you see. So if you know what these things in the pictures are, then it's picture 2, as I say, name the movie. Picture 3, what's this movie? The weather's getting worse there. Picture 4. This is where I used to say it's a night in for a cosy night in front of the fire.
Yeah, if only we had one.
Yeah. And we could set fire to the furniture.
Not quite at that stage yet. That is a horrible night though.
And picture 5, what is this movie? Picture 6. Pictures, I should say. Picture 7. Picture 8. Picture 9. And picture 10. I do expect it to be quite a high scoring picture round. I know you disagree.
No, I think I got most of them.
I'll move on to round 4 now, which is the chain. So for anyone who's playing along for the first time, the last letter of the first answer is the first letter of the second answer, and so on. Now, good luck everybody. Question 1.
What type of animal is Beatrix Potter's Mrs. Tiggywinkle?
That's question 1. What type of animal is Beatrix Potter's Mrs. Tiggywinkle? Question 2.
Which group was Phil Collins in before going solo?
Question 2. Which group was Phil Collins in before going solo? Question 3.
What is the collective name for a group of porpoises?
That's question 3. What is the collective name for a group of porpoises, or a collective name? Question 4.
In the Old Testament, the wife of who looked back and turned into a pillar of salt?
So that's question 4. In the Old Testament, the wife of who looked back and turned into a pillar of salt? Question 5.
What is the process of turning animal skin into leather called?
Question 5. What is the process of turning animal skin into leather called? Question 6.
The part of a sundial that casts a shadow is called a what?
Question 6. The part of a sundial that casts a shadow is called a what? Question 7.
Managua is the capital city of which Central American country?
That's question 7. Managua is the capital city of which Central American country?
Didn't hear from Thomas, did we?
No. Question 8.
What metal is extracted from bauxite?
That's question 8. What metal is extracted from bauxite? I sent a message this morning, nothing, no response. Question 9.
What was the name of the former Soviet space station?
Question 9. What was the name of the former Soviet space station? Question 10.
Who composed the orchestral work Bolero?
That's question 10. Who composed the orchestral work Bolero? That's us. Move on to the answers for those two rounds now. So picture round and picture 1, that is the first picture is the universal symbol for earth or ground, and that's a hog, and 24 hours make a day, so Groundhog Day. Picture 2, it's a tie, someone getting a spray tan, and a man who's giving himself a nick having a shave, so Titanic. Picture 3, someone using treats to train a dog and someone spotting, so train spotting. Pictures 4, remember that?
Yes, that was Rear Window.
Yeah. And our did you know, and that is, did you know that your brain is constantly eating itself? This process is called phagocytosis, where cells envelop and consume smaller cells or molecules to remove them from the system. Don't worry, phagocytosis isn't harmful but actually helps preserve your grey matter. Picture 5, and that is La La and a plane coming into land, so that is La La Land. Picture 6,
Point Break.
great movie. Picture 7, do you remember this one?
Yes, Pulp fiction.
Yep. Picture 8.
Iron Man. Haven't seen any of these apart from, what was the first? Groundhog Day. I've seen that.
I fell asleep to Iron Man 3 in a multiplex in Rhode Island. No, in Boston, sorry. Question 9, picture 9. What's this? Remember?
Dark Knight.
Dark Knight, yep. Because it's dark and that's the night from chess set. And finally picture 10, nice and easy.
Silence of the Lambs. I've seen that.
So have I. That's a genuine horror movie. Moving on to the chain. So question 1.
What type of animal is Beatrix Potter's Mrs. Tiggywinkle?
She is a hedgehog. So your next answer begins with the letter G. Question 2.
Which group was Phil Collins in before going solo?
That would be Genesis. Next one begins with S. What is
a collective name for a group of porpoises?
And that would be school. Next one begins with L.
In the Old Testament, the wife of who looked back and turned into a pillar of salt?
That would be the wife of Lot. So the next one begins with the letter T. Question 5.
What is the process of turning animal skin into leather called?
It is called tanning. Next one begins with G. Question 6.
The part of a sundial that casts a shadow is called a gnomon.
I would say gnomon.
Yeah.
Same as I would say gnome. Question 7.
Managua is the capital city of which Central American country?
Rhymes with Managua, and that's Nicaragua. Question 8.
What metal is extracted from bauxite?
Well, some would say aluminium, others would say aluminum. Either way. Question 9.
Oh, you've actually got aluminium.
Yeah.
You haven't got aluminium.
That was very deliberate.
What was the name of the former Soviet space station?
And that would be Mir. And question 10.
Who composed the orchestral work Bolero?
And that would be Ravel. There you go. And we'll move on to see how we all did in those rounds. Was the picture round too easy? That's Holly up to 29 and 14 for that round.
A further 15 for Linda and John.
That's better, Stephen, well done. So up to 18. The Tams are up to 25, so that's 14 for that round, so an improvement. What did you say for Linda and John?
Yeah. Oh, it's not a further. Oh, yeah. Right, so Linda, are you on 29 altogether?
Yeah, that's what it'll be. Alison and Caroline the Defector got 17, so that's them up to 32. Very good. Richard and Phoebe got 18, so that's them up to 33. Very nice.
Right, yeah. That's okay, we're sorted.
What did
I
Linda?
just, it's right.
Oh, they're on
it's right.
29.
Yes.
Right, so they get 15 for that round. Mariana and Oban Bandits are on 28. A consistent 14. I'm not seeing Mariana. Oh, no. Mariana, where are you? we are. Right, 32. Well done, so that's 17 for those 2 rounds. Well done, Mariana. 'Cause I know movie stuff and what have you isn't your 40. Right, so at the moment we have in the lead, slender lead that it be, is Richard and Phoebe on 33. And then joint second we have Alison and Caroline the Defector and Mariana on 32. Is that right?
Poor Caroline.
Well, she's a defector, yeah. Then we have Holly and Linda and John both on 29. Then we have Oban Bandits on 28. The Tams on 25 and Stevie on 18. So all to play for in the final general knowledge round. So let's crack on. Good luck everybody. And question 1.
What was the name of Britain's first pirate radio station?
So that's question 1. What was the name of Britain's first pirate radio station? Question 2.
What do you do with a wonton?
So that's question 2. What do you do with a wonton? Question 3.
In the periodic table, which element has the symbol Cu?
So question 3. In the periodic table, which element has the symbol Cu? Question 4.
How many times does the letter P appear in the first line of the Peter Piper tongue twister?
So that's question 4. We'll give you a wee bit longer. How many times does the letter P appear in the first line of the Peter Piper tongue twister? The question in itself is a tongue twister. Question 5.
In the acronym DNA, what does the A stand for?
That's question 5. In the acronym DNA, what does the A stand for? Question 6.
What is the smallest state by area in America?
So that's question 6. What is the smallest state by area in America?
United States of, not as in a continent.
Question 7.
What animal represents a nature reserve on an Ordnance Survey map?
So question 7. What animal represents a nature reserve on an Ordnance Survey map?
That's a bit of a stinker of a question.
Question 8.
Retsina is the national wine of which country?
So that's question 8. Retsina is the national wine of which country? Question 9.
In which sport does play commence with a tip-off?
So it's question 9. In which sport does play commence with a tip-off? And finally, question 10.
What is the name of Dennis the Menace's pet pig?
So that's question 10. What is the name of Dennis the Menace's pet pig? I'll move on to the answers for the general knowledge now, see if we get a winner, an outright winner. Question 1.
What was the name of Britain's first pirate radio station?
That would be Caroline, Radio Caroline. Question 2.
What do you do with a wonton?
You eat it. Question 3.
In the periodic table, which element has the symbol Cu?
You remember now?
Yeah, copper.
Question 4.
How many times does the letter P appear in the first line of the Peter Piper tongue twister?
And that would be 9. And there it's there. Now I actually asked AI this question, and AI only recognised it as 6 because it was only recognising P once in each word, which I found quite interesting. Anyway, the answer's 9. Question 5.
In the acronym DNA, what does the A stand for?
It stands for acid. Question 6.
What is the smallest state by area in America?
That would be Rhode Island. Question 7.
What animal represents a nature reserve on an Ordnance Survey map?
And that would be a bird, a blue bird. Now, I did actually originally have this as what animal represents a zoo, and then because it used to be elephant, and I couldn't believe the problems I had trying to confirm whether that was still the case or not. So I ended up just going with
yeah, so but we'll accept just bird.
Just bird, yeah. Question 8.
Retsina is the national wine of which country?
It's the national wine of Greece. Question 9.
In which sport does play commence with a tip-off?
That would be basketball. And finally, question 10.
What is the name of Dennis the Menace's pet pig?
Surprise, surprise, it's Rasher. It was also the name of a comic as well. Right, so let's See how the final scores look after that round. Mariana 40, very good Mariana, well done. And the Tam's got 9 for that round, so that's 34 in total.
Right, Linda and John.
Alice, hold on, Alison and Caroline the defector at 38. Very good, it's good scoring.
Yeah.
Linda and John.
Total of 37.
37, good scoring again, well done. Holly finished on 39, good scoring, well done.
Have to.
Very good, Richard. Richard and Phoebe. Maybe it's Phoebe that's done it though, Richard, yeah? Yeah.
Yes, and I can't help but notice how well the Oban Bandits have done tonight, and I wonder whether that might be something to do with Paul.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep, so there we go. And Stephen. Oh, there we are. 20 out of 50 altogether. Okie dokie. That's very good. Playing on your own, big fella. Right, so we have an outright winner, as we can all see, on 42 points, which is Richard and Phoebe.
Yes.
So, well done.
Excellent scoring.
Absolutely. And then second place, Mariana on 40, which is good scoring. Third place is Holly's team, 38.
No, there's a 39.
Sorry, 39 Holly's team. 38 is Alison and Caroline. Then Linda and John, 37. The Tam's on 34 and Stephen on 20. So, well done, Richard.
All very
and Phoebe.
Close at the top.
Yes, absolutely. Indeed it was. So, we'll be doing the tie break just for fun. So, here's the tie break question. For how many days was the Mir station in space?
Well, you have been known to come first, Mariana.
Absolutely you have. I do believe you were the first person to get a trophy, was you not?
I think so.
Yeah.
But, well, always coming second, and a very close second, is pretty good. Even if that were true.
Yeah.
And we know that you've won quite a few times.
And we'll need to take on board what Richard said tonight and make the next quiz harder.
Right, Linda and John are going for 1,200 days.
1,200?
So there's a marker put down.
Oh. Alison and Caroline are going for 1,250.
Stephen's 4,750.
Stephen 4,750. Richard and Phoebe 8,200. Holly 5,000. I love that when someone does a 3,001. Jennifer, it's not years, it's days. No, I didn't ask for hours and minutes. Come on, Becky. Days was that's for
well, days. That's an answer.
Mariana said 3,001. This could be F off, Jennifer. This could be harder to work out than I realise. This was maybe not. Such a good idea. Right, okay, the actual answer was 5,511. So the winners are the Tams.
Yes, with
Yeah, they're only
5,001 12 hours.
510 out. Well, give or take
a few minutes.
give or take 12 hours and 27 minutes. Yeah. Right, so the Tams are the tie-break winners. So there we go. Well done. So well done, Richard and Phoebe, on winning the quiz, and well done the Tams on winning the tie-break.
And a very high scoring, really.
Absolutely. And as you'll see, our next quiz is on the 30th of next month. So we'll hopefully see you all then, maybe a few others. I noticed there's with 15 people tonight, so there's 7 people in the background. So thank you all for playing as well if you're still there. We'll see you all in 4 weeks' time, or however long it is.
Yes, thanks very much.
Caroline date. Right. Okay, Mariana.
Yeah. Well, it's the same. It's the same for us.
Yeah. So, good night, everybody.